partners from Attijariwafa Bank for joining us for this very special session that we are hosting today. The focus today will be on a specific challenge that Attijariwafa Bank has shared with Hack to the Future participants. And the challenge is about building a super app with the purpose of banking the unbanked and the underbanked in Morocco. Though this is very broad, and I suggest that we hear from our guests here from Attijariwafa Bank as they take us through what the challenge is actually about and what specifically is expected from the hackers for this challenge. So over to you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Just wanted to mention one thing that for anyone joining the call here, you can post your questions either on the chat or feel free to unmute at any time to ask them or keep them at the end if you prefer. And with that, yeah, over to you.
Thank you very much, Rin. I will share my presentation. First of all, I would like to thank you very much for this challenge and to being here today. Just to give you an agenda of this presentation, first of all, I would like to introduce the subjects, give a brief presentation of Wafacash. After that, I will present our history and the main subjects we are working on. After that, I will focus my presentation of the mobile payments accounts. I will try to explain why we launched these projects and what are the main innovation we have done within this year, and what could be the future of the projects and the introduction of the super app and the challenge of today.
That sounds great, thank you. And we do see your screen now. I don't know if you'd like to make it maybe full screen. Yeah, that's perfect.
It's okay, thank you very much. Okay, so what's Wafacash? Wafacash is a subsidiary of Attijariwafa Bank Group. It was created in 1991, and it was the first electronic banking center in Morocco. At this time, it was named Wafa Monetic, and its aim mission was to manage the issue and the acceptance of bank cards issued by Visa and MasterCard. After that, Wafacash has pivoted on its first target, and it was mainly specialized on the cash transaction with especially money, remittance around the world, and especially with money transfer operation like Western Union, MoneyGram, Ria, and the other one in the world. And after that, we innovate a lot with the payment services, with many other products like the PayCash, which allow people who buy in the internet to pay cash in our branch. So it's buy on the net and the pay on the cash in our branch. After that, Wafacash plays important thing and the important role in financial inclusion in Morocco with the main low-income banking accounts, which called Hisab Bekher, and which are launched since 2009. Wafacash is present in Morocco with more than 2,000 branches, and we have the advantage to have a very large and flexible schedule adapted to our customer in each region. So as I said, in 1991, it was the first electronic payment center in Morocco. 1995, we introduced Western Union in Morocco, and after that, we launched the first prepaid card in Morocco in 2008, and the first low-income banking account, the first internet cash payment channel in Morocco, and the first mobile payments account in Morocco also. So as you know, and as you see, Wafacash was the leader since the beginning by launching and being the first and the pioneer during this 13 year. And today we want to be also the pioneer within launching the first super app in Morocco, and that's why we are here today. So the super app will be the evolution of the mobile payments accounts, and we aim to englobe in this super app all of our products, and to enhance these products by adding other products within this app. So it will basically on the payments account and with our payments gateway. So why, first of all, we perhaps have to give a first image of the Moroccan markets. So today, the mobile payments account in Morocco had aimed to democratize the electronic payments within three axes. The first one was the evolution of the regulation. So today we have a central bank which want to promote the electronic payments in Morocco, and they promulgate a new banking law this last year, and we have a new financial services based on these payments accounts, and that's why today we want to develop this super app and to give the opportunity to all fintech in Morocco and around the world to push their services in this super app, and of course based on our payments accounts and our payments gateway. After that, the appetits of the Moroccan markets are very interesting today, because we have a very high telecom equipment rates, more than 130% people who had a mobile phone, and more than 90% who have internet penetrations on their mobile phone. So we have a strong banking density in Morocco, and we have a very high potential of financiarization in our country. And of course, the last axis is that we have national policy which aim to have a very high density of democratization of the banking people. So since 2008, we had launched the GB accounts, which are our solution of mobile payments accounts in Morocco. So GB is based on the phone number, and give the people the possibility to make many transactions, like payments and money transfer. And in each of this with this account, we can really do many things, like cash deposits, merchant payment, telecom and bill payments, and we can give access to all this population as customer or merchants the possibility to have a mobile payments account for free, and to only pay as they go. So they pay exactly the services they buy, if it's services which are paid. So these products are target to two kind of people. The customer one, which will pay with these mobile payments accounts, and the merchants will which will accept payments from this customer. The thing that we have to underline here is that this mobile payment account is not only a Wafacash project, but it's a national project. So today, all of bank and payment establishments in Morocco has their payment accounts, and we have a national ecosystem and a national scheme for mobile payments today in Morocco. And GB was the first one which was interconnected to this scheme. So all merchants will accept payments from all customers in the ecosystem, and our customer also will pay all merchants in the ecosystem. So the super app today will target not only our customer, our GB customer, but it will attract all mobile payments accounts, even if they was in our targets and our customer, all the other bank and establishment payments in Morocco. So just to give you a brief idea of this payment account, today in Morocco we have three levels of customer payment account. The first one, which capped to 2,000 to 200 dirhams. The second one, 5,000 dirhams, and third one to 20,000 dirhams for individuals and for customer. The second one was the merchant account, which are capped to 20,000 dirhams, and allow all kind of merchants to accept payments under this level. And after that, they will send their balance to their account, to their bank accounts directly from these mobile accounts. And today, this solution are available with the smartphone, iOS, and Android. We also have a version for feature phone, but today, to be honest, this version are not very used and very demanded by people. So we will target all our focus on the smartphone version. So just to have a brief idea of this application, we have two applications since 2018, which are today with three languages, Arabic, French, and English. The first one is targeted to the customer, and the second one to the merchant, iOS and Android. We base our payments with the QR code. We also have direct payments with the phone number, and the payments for merchants could be done, could be initiated from the customer or from the merchant with the pull and the push method. So we have two methods to make these payments for the merchants. And apart from this payment method, we also can send money through the mobile account. So we can make a mobile to mobile transfer, or we can also then mobile to branch transfer. We can distribute transfer received by people directly to their mobile accounts. We can also do some bill payments and top up directly from our account. We can buy airplane tickets, pay taxes, pay some other thing, and directly send wire transfer to our bank accounts directly from our mobile and from GB accounts. So today we have innovated lots and we have tried to imagine a mobile account which will first of all give a very good user experience to our customer, and we focused that on to give the best experience to people which perhaps are illiterate. So we base our journey which color code and the picture to try to give to our customer the best experience. Apart from that, the second innovation was to secure our transaction and financial transaction by introducing a dynamic keyboard and many other mechanisms to secure this transaction. We also introduced the instant transaction. So today all payments are instantly done. We also, as I said, introduced the QR code payments, and we are introduced on the payments ecosystem today in Morocco, and we also are linked to bank accounts, and we are still innovating. So today the question will be, what could be the next innovation of our solution? And could it be the Wafacash super app? So I think that it's up to you to give us this answer, but to try to give you more idea and to give you the objective of of this challenge is today to build a super app. And as you know, today in the world there are many super apps based on payments gateway and giving many services to people and to make the growth very easy. So today our challenge will be separated with three challenges. The first one is to imagine the super app platform, and perhaps that some of you could give us an idea of this platform architecture of the super app. The second challenge could be how could we develop many application and services into this super app. And the third one could be how could be growth by having some growth hacking thing to do, how could be analyze and have some metrics on this growth and use of this application. So really it's up to you to give us a new thing and new idea, and I think that it's for you today. Shane, it's for you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot for this presentation. Any questions in the audience?
Yeah, one question from my end. So when you're asking for a platform, do you have any recommended tech stack that you're open for any of the tech stacks?
Yeah, today we are really open for any of your idea and for your proposition. After that, we will try to make a study and to know with our technical teams if it could be possible to implement them or not. But really, I don't want to make limits today. Propose what you want, dream as you like, and after that we will make adjustment perhaps.
Yeah, that helps, because we just wanted to understand if there is any constraints on on-prem, cloud, Because with the cloud, we also have to look into the consideration of anonymizing the data and other things, right, from the regulatory point of view. That
exactly. So for example, for the cloud, the idea is to have all of the solution on premise, and if really we could be if we have to be on the cloud, we perhaps have to study this thing with our technical teams, because perhaps that there will be some limit with the Moroccan clouds.
Okay, thank you.
I have a couple of questions also. You're mentioning that this is mobile payment application. Is it only with a single mobile operator, like normally the mobile money?
No, today this mobile payment solution is a bank-centric payments method. It's not an operator-centric method, so it's not depends of the payments operator. It's open to all of them in Morocco today, and also in other African country.
All right. I haven't seen mentioning of credits distributed through your app. Is this something you're envisioning, or do you have it? Just it's not in the goals of the hackathon, because what we are doing is automatic and decentralized risk assessment.
Could you speak up, please? I don't hear you very well.
Sorry. What I haven't seen is there a credit scheme from the app? Can you take a credit from the app? Because what we're building and what we are focused at is decentralized microloans, decentralized credit, actually decentralized risk assessment of microloans, and automated.
Today this account, because we don't want to call it an application, but because it's really an account with a bank identification number, and this account could be used with the application. So these mobile payments accounts today is based on a national scheme, so we can do whatever we want. So, for example, if we want to add a micro loan on it, we can do it after giving the authorization with some of people. But we can do whatever we want, and the main important thing is that it's a really a payments account, and it's not just a credit account, a micro account. I don't know if
okay. Yeah, I think it's okay. The answer you answered my question. Thank you.
I do actually have a question here. The presentation is very much focused on Morocco. Are you looking for a solution that would work on other countries as well, or just for Morocco as a start? So what would be the geographical focus here?
Okay. Today our solution are present in Morocco and also in other country. Perhaps the thing I didn't say that Wafacash is not only present in Morocco, it's also present in Senegal, in Cameroon, Tunisia, and Ivory Coast, and we are still developing our presence within all country in Africa. So, for example, for the payments account, we had launched it in 2018 in Morocco, and we had launched it in Senegal last year. Surely they will launch it in other country. So if we launch a super app in Morocco, it's necessary, could be the first step of the development of the mobile payments account. But today, it's the target is to send this also in other country to develop it with other new services, and that's why we are looking for a global platform to push and to develop services and mini programs in all countries we will go, and to share with other countries some programs which will be developed in the first country in the beginning. So the target is really a global platform and not only a national one. And I choose my word when I say global platform and not an international platform.
Do you want to explain the difference, maybe?
An international platform could just target many countries at the same time, but a global platform which push services in all of this country just by opening and by giving the services to the other country, and not to have a technical platform which could be used in all of this country. I don't know if I'm clear or not.
Do you have integration by any chance with Movale or Tanzanian tips?
What do you mean by your question?
Integration. Do you have something? There is a hub, mobile payment hub called Mojoloop. They have a couple of implementations already. One is called Movale, and the other one is tips for by the Tanzanian National Bank.
You are talking about Tanzanian Central Bank?
Yeah. And
no, we are not present in Tanzania today, and I have no idea about the development of this country today. So our first mission is to be present in Morocco, and after that, perhaps in the country I'd said, so Senegal, Cameroon, Ivory Coast, and perhaps Tunisia.
Okay.
During our prep session, you've actually mentioned a really interesting thing, which was like that you were, in one hand, looking for a container for that super app, and on the other hand, looking for like all of these services, mini programs, or the possibility to onboard them in a quite automated way. Do you want maybe to share with us a bit more there? Like, what is the expectation? What do you what would the ideal solution here from the hackathon look like?
Yes, for the target is to have in one hand, as you say, the platform, and this platform has to be built on our mobile payments accounts using our payments gateway. It could be an evolution of our solution. Perhaps the targets and the ideal solution could be a solution which can, in one hand, present the product to the customer, so the payment product or the payment solution to our customer in one side and the merchant in the other side. But also it's a solution which could be available for the developers to develop the mini programs and to build and validate this program. So it could be, for example, a solution that can embark all the methods and the and solution to build this program. So it's really a super app, and it's like all other super app platform that englobe all of the functionality of building, of trying, testing mini program before introducing them to the solution, and with no development. So, for example, this platform called unbanked also a no-code developer tools to be very simple to use by the developers. And we can also have many analytics methods in this platform to have an idea of the evolution of the platform. And I think that's the thing that could be very interesting is to develop program very quickly and and very easily for the target. And when we can also change the design very easily, because as you know, the challenge and our challenge today is to have a very easy journey to our customer and to be very agile to change the solution to our customers. So to have a solution which will be very agile is very interesting for us and for our customer. It is clear, Shirin?
Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you so much. Any other questions?
And in other side, for many programs, for example, what we are looking for is to give us many idea of these many programs, which could be developed in the future in this platform. So the second challenge is to give us as challenge as you can imagine, for example, nano credits, KTs, other things, some new hacks we can use in our application to promote and to develop this super app.
We had the question earlier from Lata about if there were any constraints in terms of tech stack, which you very well answered as like it's completely open at this stage. Are there any resources that you would like to share with the participants that they can leverage, or any APIs that they can possibly use from your tools
Yes.
and platform? Yeah.
In this stage of challenge, I think that everyone could have an access to the application directly, so they can download it on the store and access to it. If participants want and are not on Morocco and want to have password and number to access, we can give them this number to discover the application and to know exactly what today they offer. For the API, we will not offer API because there are many security aspects on this thing. So we have API to check balance, to make the actual services. So I think that in the first stage, we will not share this API to participants, but in the second stage we can have some API. So perhaps that we will share with you just the target of this method of the API to know what we have. So basically, it's check accounts, make payments, receive payments, and make transfers. So they can use it in the future, but today, for security aspects, I think that we couldn't share with them the connector to our API.
Perfect, makes sense. Thank you.
But you open another thing which is really very interesting. For example, the platform, and our target is to have a sandbox in this platform to share with the developer in the future all the API and to try it and develop with them in a sandbox.
Cool, thank you. Any other questions? I have another question maybe. So if anyone is interested in working in this challenge in the audience here, or watching us, or listening to this later on, how can they get in touch with you? What's your preferred way of connecting with the hackathon participants?
They can just send me an email. You can share my email with all of them, and they can just send me an email. I will answer, or to ask to my team to answer to the different question. If it's a technical question, I will send it to the technical teams, and if it's a functional question, I will send it to my team directly to answer to them.
Cool, thank you. That sounds great. Also, we do have a Discord channel where most of the people here are also connected. So I'll share that with you in case you or some of your team members would like to join. So that could be also another way for connecting.
Yeah, we can use the Discord channel. It could be very interesting also.
Cool, thank you so much. Any last questions before we close the session today? Good. Then with that, I'd like really to thank you very much to all our guests from Attijariwafa Bank today. Thank you, Mohamed, for the very good presentation. I think it's a very exciting topic, and definitely a very impactful one in terms of financial inclusion for Morocco and beyond that for the continent. So thank you so much for your time and for sharing with us this challenge. I'll hand it over to you for any final words to close the call.
Thank you very much, Reen. It was a pleasure also to share with all these participants the vision of development of the mobile payments. Today, I think that it's not only a challenge; it's not only a technical challenge; it's a real social challenge to include population, and to include population which don't have access to financial solution, and especially people who are in some region with no access to this financial thing in Morocco or in other African country. So I think that today I wish you really a good luck for this challenge, and I'm sure that you will give us and you will give all your best to give us all the idea and to win this challenge. And thank you very much, and good luck.
Thank you very much. Thanks all for joining us today, and have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks all. Have a good day.